here's the thing: if you don't have enough money to do something, maybe you should do something else. You gotta have the money to. It's a pay to play, y'all. Like, it's extremely hard to do this with no money, with no budget. You gotta have the money. So get your finances in order. If you're really trying to grow, you need money.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Let's Talk Marketing with In-Depth Podcast, where I'm your host, Nathan Webster. I'm excited to chop it up with you today with my marketing besties. I got Jay on my right and Ray on my left. We'll start with ladies first. Hello. Réland.
How are you? Two troublemakers. You know what? We should just kick this off with saying we were all talking and Nathan cut us off by starting this, so I'm a little thrown off by his tactics. But hi, my name is Réland. You can call me Ray. It makes life a lot easier. But women service-based owners who are tired of being overlooked hire me as their brand extraordinary strategist. I've got the solution to turn hidden authority into brand extraordinary. And I'm here alongside the Mighty Ducks and the man who just hits record. So, Jay, take it away.
Yeah, so I'm Jay. I go by Jay because my real name is too complicated for people, so I don't even say it. I haven't said it since college. So people they hear my real name, they're like, who's that? Like, it's me. So we just go by Jay for the simple folks who can't word enunciate.
Cryptic.
I've got a lot of questions.
Like me. I don't think you two even know my real name.
No.
Secret. You have to pay for it. $20, you know my one.
Hey, comment below, y'all, if somebody wants to hear the full pronunciation and legal name for Mr. J with his government ID say. Yeah.
You say. You all, I am a paid media pro. I focus a lot on LinkedIn advertising. I've run a lot of paid media in the past, but when it comes to LinkedIn, that's where the B2B folks go. I focus on that. I help people learn. Sometimes I consult, do freelancing. So everything LinkedIn ads regarding I'm your guy. B2B is where I play in. I don't play anywhere else. I don't do search. I don't do Facebook anymore. I love Facebook, but I had to let Zuckerberg go. He got a little crazy for me. So that's me.
Okay.
They do it anymore.
You know, we have the topic today of something special. We're talking about branding, but is your brand vibe actually visible? And I you know, we were talking, yes, and Ray wants to point out that I just hit record because we were already talking about it. We might as well just roll with it. You know, so like let's just roll with like, you know, here's the first question because y'all, just so the listener knows out there, y'all, these people cannot get a script. They're not going to follow.
Why?
It. So, I'm gonna ask the question for those that have a brand or a business. Would you say messaging is consistent across all touch points?
Well, if I did it, yes.
And if it's not, ooh.
If I touch your brand, yes, messaging is consistent across all touch points. Are you asking if when I look at most people's brands, are they consistent? Then that answer is no.
What about you, Jay? What do you think about? Because I'm sure, and where we come back to you, because we can definitely cut into that. Oh, and let me also say for the two other questions that we have, we want to talk about the user experience and storytelling. So if this is your first time joining us, please, we'd love to hear your thoughts. We also will put contact information if you want to work with the handsome, studly Jay and the beautiful, lovely Ray. We'll put in the consultation if you need a consultation.
You know no, let's quick pause.
Oh my gosh, that was really hard to
I think he's just trying to make up to the fact that he told me that I wasn't wearing a blazer and I'm in a quarter zip today, and why is that? So
yeah. I'm not making up to you.
Jay, thank you. That is true. That was not you.
Jay, you just gonna throw me under the bus. Yeah.
I ain't do nothing. I ain't in it.
We promise we can stay on script. Yeah. Look, we'll be good from this point forward.
All right, let's get this show started. All right, Jay. So Ray already talked about brands, and most brands aren't on point when it comes to the presentation and the visibility. But as you work with ads, like, what is your standpoint on that?
I'll give you an example that happened to me like a couple weeks ago. doing some ad copy for a company, and sometimes you pull ad copy directly. I would pull stuff directly from the website, like word for word, because that's where ICP is. Blah 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 blah. Put that exact the wording on the website in part of the ad, and the owner was like, "I don't want to say that. We don't say that, bro. I got it from your website. Yeah, but we don't want to position it like that.
Where are we leading these ads to?
No comment. But
are they still your client? That's the question.
Don't worry about that. Anyways, the point I'm trying to say is yes, like messaging and branding is important. I don't do a lot with it, but when it comes to ads and what you're trying to say to somebody, how you say it to them, when you say it to them, does matter. And don't you dare chat GPT some garbage and spit it out and say, and you're like talking at them. That is junk. I can spot it a mile away. There's like no thought into it. So, like, yeah, chat GPT is good. Use it, right? But don't. It's not your messaging. So it's got to make sense across the board, especially when I pay ads, because I don't have that much to say. I have 160 characters to say what I got to say. It's got to be good. It's got to make sense. So yeah, it's important.
Looking at Ray's face. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead and get that off.
I just have a lot of beef with how people use AI. Like, I do use AI. I don't find anything wrong with it. What I find wrong is everybody using the first draft as good enough, and it's simply not good enough. Like, there's layers, there's ways to build things, and there's ways that Jay can't spot it a mile away. Like, it is, when we're talking about what is the vibe, that's not a vibe. And in that space, I get so frustrated. I actually had somebody comment on a comment I had put on somebody's post recently. And I had said something along the lines of I get really sassy with my AI. And, but what I really enjoy is having the ability to help me sort through how I think. And that what I had said was sort through how I think, because really it's just regurgitating my own thoughts back to me. And this man decided that it was appropriate to say it doesn't think for you and lists all these things and puts an MIT article attached to it. And I laughed. I was at brunch and I laughed out loud. And I commented back, I don't think one comment would tell you how I use AI strategically, nor do I think you get to make a full judgment based on something I commented and had a conversation on with somebody else that you're just trying to what is it, Aura farm from my comment? Screw off. But it is very interesting how people are using chat to think that they can supplement hiring somebody who does brand or build their messaging when they don't even understand how to use AI in the first place. Rant over.
Okay. But we're gonna say that question till once we sign off about that story. It's a 3-person conversation, not everybody else.
Who said that for I wanted you to comment, and then what you commented you think you out of pocket, you think I wanted to hear it.
I just enjoy that people think I won't come back because I look just so kind in my photo, and I'm like I'm spicy.
You know a good way.
Oh no, that was it. So my full comment was I'm spicy.
Oh. Me too. That's probably why we keep coming back. When it comes to messaging, right? So sometimes the clients will give us a key messaging, key goals, whatever the hell that is. So yeah, take that, put a chat GPT, make some content out of it, whatever. At least you have the base of what they're trying to say, whether you agree with it or not. I don't agree with a lot of messaging people say, but that's not what they pay me for. I try to make it better to get what they need to goal is. So take that key messaging, which some internal person usually has, if they have a big enough company, put that in chat GPT, and then from there start typing away. And for me, if I write, let's say I have something they gave me and I put it in chat GPT. Remember, my ad copy is 160 characters. I'm not writing a lot. From the moment I start, I put in chat GPT, from the moment I finish, it's 20 minutes later. It's not just I'm constantly moving it around, tweaking it, adding my own twist to it. It's not a quick thing. It took me the other day, I wrote 3 lead gen form copies. Took me an hour. And that's even less. That's even less characters. I put so much time and effort into it, trying to get the position just right, instead of just copy and pasting. I mean, that's easy. But when
Well,
people are paying for it, it got to work. Go ahead.
no, no, that's interesting because I wanted to get to what you said you only have 160 characters, and Google in some places is less. And I know,
Mm-hmm.
It's a platform. Yep, it's even less.
right.
So,
And go ahead.
well, it's incredibly difficult to get your message off in that small of characters. So you got to be real strategic. What's the most important thing you got to say? Usually, ChatGPT will not give you the most important thing to
It
say.
has a weird
It doesn't
lead
know
up
that. It'll just
every
give you
time.
weird things. Yes. Yeah, you gotta like get to this point. You gotta make sure it resonates with the ICP. There's so many like layers to it. Would be nice if it did it for you, cool, but that's not reality. No, it's very. Has ChatGPT probably got rid of some copywriter jobs? I believe it. Was it a good idea? No,
Well,
I don't think it's a good idea.
this comes back to the question: is your brand's vibe visible? Like, I know, like Ray, you said people see your face and think you're nice and approachable, but then they don't know you clap back or bite back.
They would if
You
they
know,
opened up my LinkedIn profile. Because the second you open it up, you're going to see a banner that says
okay.
vanilla opinions don't pop bottles.
That's fine. I'm gonna steal that one.
So, I mean, that in itself would tell you that I'm quite sassy. But one little circle of a girl smiling with her sunglasses, like you're not gonna. I look like easy pickings to go after.
And I'm thinking what you just said, and I'm thinking of like as myself brand. I don't really use myself as a brand, but if people know me, they interacted with me before. They know who I am. They know what you're gonna get with me. It's not sugarcoat. I'm probably gonna in your face. You might get cussed out for one reason or another, but most people know me. I don't know if it's brand or not.
You curse somebody out? No.
Bro, I cussed my kids out this morning. I don't care. They're getting on my nerves. They act like fools sometimes. Whatever.
That just sounds like good
different
parenting.
conversation.
Carry on.
Yeah. But I guess my brand is like, again, I don't know if it call it brand. It's just like, I care about paid ads. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to make you money, and here's a goal. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not bending over backwards. I have no problem telling the client no. Well, my two favorite things to do in life: tell the client no and tell my kids no. It's just the happy little things. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. That's
Okay. So, what would you say to some clients that may not have a very poppable, visible, apparent brand, and they need to show up on social media, or excuse me, on digital, or the way they show up is just blah? Like, what kind of advice would you give them, as they use AI or not use AI?
If they have a budget, go find someone that can help you, for one. Because I'm not one to guide you on if you're not missing. I can tell you you're lacking, and it's going to hurt you. Because, you spend a bunch of X amount of dollars on paid media, whatever it is, 9 times out of 10, they're going to search you organically. And they'll look at your socials. And if it's boo-boo, they're like, I don't know about this company. And you have no social proof, all that stuff, you have nothing, the background. So when it comes to like LinkedIn ads and like small startups trying to like spend a bunch of money to get people to talk to you, bro, no one knows who you are. You got. It's gonna take a little bit to get the people like they actually acknowledge you exist and your problem and what you solve, blah blah blah. That just you can have $100,000 and still blow it because no one knows who you are. It can easily happen. So if you don't have one, you get the budget, go find somebody. I know someone that does that stuff. I know somebody. But if you ask me, I'm out. ChatGPT it, man. I just know you need to have a brand. You need to have a presence. It will help your ads. It will help you organically. But that's what you tell folks. Like, don't ask me to write social media posts. You out your mind. I ain't doing it. Don't ask me to do a LinkedIn post. I ain't doing it. It's not me. I'll point you in the right direction. That's it.
Coming back to those, as Jay just said, I'll point you in the right direction, on the ad side. But for the ones that someone said earlier, if they worked on your brand, it would all make sense.
True.
So what what advice would you tell those people?
I have not enough time, is what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna start with. I will honestly say I have worked on Jay's brand, given him a ton of feedback on things. I have worked on Nathan's. I have worked on Nathan's clients' brands. I have worked on hundreds of women's brands. And what I would tell everybody, and I always start with, is your copy on your site and on your social channels. I could literally remove your name and put somebody else's on it, and it's going to sound the exact same because we're over here playing the cookie cutter game instead of actually communicating the way that we do. And so I was working on a project earlier this, was it last month? Wow, it really wasn't that long ago. Anyways, I was working on this project and I remember what I will do is I'll go through this like magic hour with folks and we'll start going over what it is that they like, what they hated, and we'll start to distill it down into what it became. And when we start going through the copy, most of the time when I do copy with folks, I have people give me very few edits. Nathan can attest to this. Most people are like, this is great because it's really important that it sounds like how you're going to communicate with them later. If somebody gets an ad from Jay and they see it, they go to the website and then they like what's on the website and then they get on a call with you and you don't portray the same energy that came from those two things, we've created an even bigger trust gap. And so if people don't feel like they can trust you now, especially when we're in the middle of a trust recession, then they're going to go to the places where they do trust, who has a brand that is not only visible and feels comfortable enough to call, as well as when they do finally speak to you in person, it feels like they've known you for a while. And if you get to that point, we shouldn't have multiple calls after that in the sales process. It's just them figuring out if they want to pay for it or not, and if they're ready to hand you their credit card and asking those lingering questions. That's what happens when your brand vibe is actually visible and is working because all of your messaging touch points are in congruency with each other. I could go on for hours.
How does it take for them to get that brand messaging going? Like
for what if I do it? In general?
In general.
Well, in general, it takes like 9 to 11 months because people take too long. I get brand projects done in 2 business days. So that's a huge difference in time. And I am very similar to Jay in the sense of I have no problem telling you no because I know what things work and you wouldn't pay me as much as you pay me if you wanted a yes person.
The biggest thing that slows down is red tape and approvals. The bigger the company, the more red tape, the more it's just like, oh my God, let's get this going. I think that's in every digital marketing situation. It's like,
it's
come on.
that's why I start with strategy and I tell them that they have to have all decision makers at the strategy because what I'm executing is on the strategy and we don't have time and everybody has to agree that whoever's working in the project with me absolutely is giving them the final say.
Get all you folks on the call at the same time and talk to you one
It makes a
individually.
difference.
We don't need a long Slack channel nitpicking every single thing. Come on, y'all. Was it a dream? Teamwork makes the dream work or something like that? Let's just do that.
Yeah, and lastly, I just want to say, the other point that I want to bring up is when it comes to your brand visibility are you storytelling? And is that storytelling resonating with your audience? Because if you're just doing a spray and pray and telling God knows what about your whole entire life, if you're on social media, your personal page is personal, but your business page, and not to say you shouldn't have some work stuff peppered in there, but you should be storytelling videos. Go ahead, Ray.
No, I just said always. You should always be storytelling.
Yeah. Always be selling, always be storytelling. That's the way we communicate.
How do you feel about this is from paid media play. For folks who got bigger budget than what they're doing, when it comes to branding, they talk about the same thing over and over and over. The same problem over and over. We don't deviate. We're talking about the same problem, same solution over and over and over and over. Because when the time comes when you need to buy something, it probably won't be today, it might not be tomorrow, it could be 2 months away. That brand's messaging talks about your problem over and over and over and over and over again. There are a few LinkedIn agencies that do it very well. They're on LinkedIn a lot. I don't really like them that much because they're kind of fluff, but they got their brand down pat, and they say the same thing over and over, and then they get clients from that. Are they good at it? It's a different story, but they know how to talk to the people they want to talk to. And y'all don't, again, spray and pray. Don't talk to everybody. Not everybody want to talk to you. Talk to who you need to talk to. Talk to who's going to pay the bill. And I don't see too many fluff stories like on LinkedIn like you used to a couple years ago. LinkedIn shut that down. Like all like I hired a homeless person type of stories that was going on for a while. That was drove me crazy years ago. And LinkedIn let it go for a long. It was the same post regurgitated over and over and over. And I'm like, do people really believe this? It's like, oh my god, you're such a nice person. Like this can't be real. It's the same post from 3 days ago. And people just copy and paste it. Oh, don't do that. Which I don't think you can do. I don't think the algorithm will let you get as much like hits on it as much as you used to. Even like now, I think LinkedIn's reach is smaller than it was 6 months ago because they want you to pay. So LinkedIn has a thing called thought leadership ads. Basically, you take your organic post and you push it out towards your targeted ICP. Works really, really well. Like it's extremely well. People use it for maybe not even 2 years, a year and a half. So you want your ICP to see whatever you're saying. You got to put some money behind it. I think LinkedIn did that strategically to get more money out of you. So they brought down their organic reach. And the same thing Facebook did years ago. LinkedIn just copies Facebook. That's all they do. They take longer, and Facebook does it better, but LinkedIn just copies them. And that's what it is. Make sure that message is on point, and then you spray it out to the people who it matters to. Not to millions and millions of Toms or Joes. You're looking for one person. I don't know what I said. I know a lot of Toms and Joes. That's why I came to mind. Not too many Deshaun's you're spraying out to. I'll tell you that right now. It's not too many Deshaun's.
All right.
I would. I would say to bring this to a close. Yeah. What if you are doing something new? Since we're at time here. Oh shoot, we're really at time. What is one thing that you're doing new to increase your brand visibility? Who wants to go
You
first?
do, Nathan.
Okay, I go first. See, I'm more than happy to say that I started doing the "Can I Pick Your Brain" series. I started doing this on YouTube. I put some videos on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, and it's just one or two videos. So I think I'm going on number 13. I think it's funny how so many people can resonate with that are business owners, and they immediately get it.
Love it. Jay, what are you doing?
Yeah. I'm not asking people to pick their brains, that's for sure.
It just sounds really painful, doesn't it?
Um, I think I used it once, like many years ago. A lady was like, "No." I was like, "Oh, yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that." I haven't used it since. That was years ago. For my brand, if you want to call it a brand, when I
It's a brand.
post on LinkedIn, again, everything I do is LinkedIn, nothing else. My posts are usually very sarcastic. It's kind of in your face a little bit. I use the word bro a lot because my kids call me bro a lot. It's pretty consistent. And I try and make it. I try to make it funny because there's a lot of LinkedIn folks on there. Again, everyone's feed's different, right? My feed's all LinkedIn advertising all day long. It's the same people over and over and over and over and over. And basically, they all just pat each other backs. Like, oh, I did this, I did that. Or they talk about, hey, I ran this test. Dude, I don't care about your test. Basically, they're trying to show they have authority, they know what they're doing. People eat that stuff up. Personally, I think it's annoying. So when I do post on LinkedIn, it's LinkedIn-ish. It's also it's a little funny. It speaks more to me. I can't post just garbage about LinkedIn. It's boring. So I try to. I got this one coming up about marriage and LinkedIn. It's a good one. It's a good one.
What are you doing new? The question is, what are you doing new?
That is new. That is new. What you mean new? That is it, man. Was I doing that a year ago? No, I was not doing that a year ago. So this is new.
Okay.
Leave me
All
alone.
right. My bad. My apologies. My apologies.
This is great. I'm doing a lot of new over here. October is apparently the month for new. I'm going live every business day on YouTube and TikTok. But mostly on YouTube to put it into playlists on my thoughts on how to do something, especially around brand. Then
You gonna be dancing and singing, like, and you're not gonna have a DJ playing in the back? You're not gonna be one. Okay, there's all different type
I'm
of
sitting
TikTok
right
vibes,
in this chair. It'll look like this. Matter of fact, it'll look like this today. And then I am hosting
It better be. I better
monthly
not see a
wine
blazer.
and wines. So you can't pick Nathan's brain, but you can come ask me questions for free, but you got to apply for it. And then I am also doing master classes around how to attract champagne clientele. So those are the 3 things that I'm doing that are new. In other words, I'm talking a lot.
I talk too much by multiple people that live in
Well,
this
you're in a
house.
house
They talk
mostly.
too much. And I say, you know what? Me talking got you that bed. So shut up. But
Yeah, I think we're all talkers. I think that's just how it works. All right. So, Jay, I'm gonna start with you. Where can people find you?
I don't know if you know this, y'all, but I live on LinkedIn every day, all day. That's all I live on. So my LinkedIn profile is Rathell83. I think is what it is. You see some yellow photo of me like smiling, like, "Hey, how's it going?" You see a lot of bro posts, but all I do is LinkedIn. So that's where you're finding me at. I love it, you all. It's one of the true platforms out there you can really reach the person you're trying to reach. If you're willing to pay for it, if you're willing to go the long distance. It's not a quick win, but it can help your business out, 100% sure. So I'm on LinkedIn, Rathell83, and come holler at me if you need help.
All right. Thank you, sir.
I'm
And
also primarily on LinkedIn, but you got all the bros with him, you got all the ladies with me, and it's Rayland dash Logan is the back end of that, and I'm the only one, so you'll know you typed my name wrong if you find more than one.
Yeah.
I think it's the same.
Yeah. That's about right. That's about right. All right, y'all. So if your brand's vibe is not visible, if you haven't earned it, then you need to pay for it. So holler at Jay. But if it's just not showing up completely, go holler at Ray. And if you just need help with all of it, come holler at me. But if you're doing it by yourself, you will be hollering because
Stop
you should not be
DIYing it.
doing this on your own.
Be hollering by yourself. And here's the thing: if you don't have enough money to do something, maybe you should do something else. You gotta have the money to. It's a pay to play, y'all. Like, it's extremely hard to do this with no money, with no budget. You gotta have the money. So get your finances in order. If you're really trying to grow, you need money. That's just, it is what it is. Don't come like, I got $500. No, or I don't have, like, you need the money.
And to
keep
piggyback
trying.
on what Jay just said, if you have not sold it 100 times yet, then you have no business doing like half of this. Have a good day.
Yep. It's gotta be proven out.
Part 2, coming to you
Ooh.
another day.
It's true.
Ooh.
Is it proven?
Ooh. Well, you did say social proof earlier too, so I think that's
No. Is your product proven?
Will people buy it?
yeah.
Yeah, social proof too. Yeah, like, when people buy it, have they bought it before?
Yeah.
Is there a want for it? A lot of people
Yeah.
skip that step.
Yeah.
Hell, we skipped talking about it till the very end.
I want it. Fair enough. Next one. Next.
Oh, until next time. Hey, thanks again, y'all, for joining the marketing crew. I appreciate y'all. Y'all both. For those that
There's
are,
no one else to do.
you. I wasn't saying bye, but for those that was not watching, they both threw up the deuces like, "Oh, we out." I didn't say we were out just yet, but okay, now.
The Shaka sign, I could do that, but I'm not home
Oh,
anymore, so it doesn't
okay.
feel right.
All right, no worries. RJ, thank you, and Ray, thank you.
No, stop it.
7.
Nathan, cut this off.
Okay, we done. We're done.